Hey guys, this is Sakshi and I welcome you all to my tech platform Way to Learn. So we are going to solve mathematical physics problems from Laplace Transform, and we are going to solve the PYQs from June 2011 to December 2019. And from Laplace Transform there are only 5 questions uh, from the previous years of CSIR-NET Physical Sciences. So we are going to solve them, and all these 5 questions are of different kind. So we are going to use all kind of properties that we have already learned about Laplace. So if you haven't learned the properties of Laplace transform, kindly check my video on Laplace transform. I'll also give the link in the description box. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and also hit the bell. So only when you're going to hit the bell, you're going to get the notifications of my videos for other subjects like quantum mechanics, nuclear physics, and so on. So stay tuned for more videos, and let us start our question session. So let us solve together. If you know this, just pause the video and start doing on your own. So if you see over here, the graph of the function f of x is given and its Laplace transform is. So we have to find the Laplace transform. So basically, from the given information, we are going to draw the graph. So f of x is 1 and 0. There are only two values. So I'm going to consider this as 1 and this is 0. And when you put various values for s, you're going to get the graph as like this. Actually, it should have like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the intervals are like this. Okay. So this is the following graph. And if you see this pattern, that is this pattern starts from 0 and ends at 2. So the time period here is to be 2. Okay, this is a periodic function, so we are going to use the periodic Laplace transform, which is given as this f of x is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus e power minus st 0 to t e power minus sx f of x dx. So we are just going to put in this function, going to substitute all the t values, which is t is equal to 2. Over here, only you have to draw the graph using the given information. We have already drawn the graph using the given function, and you have to substitute. How do you find the graph is of this form? Because you have to substitute like for various values of n. From n, n starts from 0 on 2, right, as given in the question. So you're going to use that, and you're going to draw a graph based on that, and then on doing that, you're going to get the time period to be 2. So here you're going to substitute 2 instead of t. Now we know that in this graph you can see that from 0 to 1 our function is high, that is 1, and from 1 to 2 the function is low, that is 0. So we are just going to substitute the limits and the function. So 0 to 1 e power minus sx into 1 into dx plus 1 to 2 e power minus x into 0 into dx. So this is going to be 0, and we have to solve only this term, and on differentiating you are going to get the same term over here with a minus sign. E power minus x sx divided by minus s. Now you'll have to substitute the limit 0 to 1. So on simplification, you can see that this is a square minus b square term, right? So on simplification, after simplifying, like, I'm going to just write this function as 1 minus e power minus s divided by s into 1 minus e power minus s 1 plus e power minus s. So on simplifying, I'm going to get this answer to be 1 by s into 1 plus e power minus s. So the option here will be C. So now let us see our next problem, which is question number 2 from CSIR June 2013. So here we have been asked about the inverse Laplace transform. So if you see, we just have to know the formula for inverse Laplace transform. So you just have to know the formula for inverse Laplace transform. So we are going to first separate this denominator. Okay, which is equal to, I'm going to separate using the partial fractions method. So on solving this, you're going to get so now I'm going to just substitute various values for s so that I can get the constant. Now my s would be minus 1. On substituting s to be minus 1, I'll have only the c term, which is c is equal to 1. So at s is equal to 0, we'll have a is equal to 1. And at s is equal to 1, we are going to have like all the terms, which will be like this. And so b will be minus 1. So now I can write this denominator, like I have separated this denominator, and now it can be written as 1 by s square minus 1 by s plus 1 by s plus 1. Why do we separate the denominator? It is because we do not know how to solve such kind of problem, right? So we do not have such kind of term like s square into s plus 1. So that is why we are trying to like separate the denominator by using partial fraction, which we already know, and this is also a simple thing we can do. So this is why we do this partial fraction and separate this. So now I have to find the Laplace inverse of all these. Okay, so if you do not know the formula of Laplace inverse, then please note it down. You can also check my videos for that. And then okay. So this one is basic one, so I have not written the uh, Laplace inverse formula for this, because we know that Laplace of e power at will be 1 by, or e power minus at will be 1 divided by s plus a. So here it's instead of a, I'm going to just use 1. So I'm going to get the Laplace inverse of this function to be, for 1 by s square, I can use this form, and I'm going to get as t, and for 1 by s it is 1, and for 1 by s plus 1 it is e power minus t. So which is option C. So let us see our next problem, which is from June 2015, and this is a very simple problem, because they are just directly asking the Laplace transform of this given function. So now over here, Laplace of 6t cube, you have to find Laplace of 6t cube and Laplace of t sine 4t. I'm not going to use any kind of, okay, I'll just give you a formula for t power n. So Laplace of t power n is equal to n fact. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Laplace of t power n will be equal to n factorial divided by s power n plus 1. So now L of 60 cube will be 6 into 3 into 2 divided by s power 4 plus L of sine 80. It is also given as a by s square plus a square. You'll have to remember all these formulas. So please just check your formula notebook if you have written. If you haven't written, then please go to my videos, see that, write in your formula notebook, and then learn that on everyday basis. Okay. So now doing this, I'm going to get this as 3 into 4 s square plus 16, which is equal to 36 by s power 4 plus 12 by s square plus 16, which is option A. So I hope you get this question, which is very simple, from June 2015. So let us see our question number 4, which is from December 2016. And again, here we have a function, and only thing over here is there's a change in limits. That's all. Because the function from in the limit 0 to 2, 0 to t, it is t by capital T, and from t to infinity, it is 1. So the only thing we have to do over here is to write that function according to the limits. So from 0 to t, my function will be e power minus st, t divided by t dt, and from t to infinity, it will be e power minus st into 1 into dt. So this is just a normal integration. So this is a constant. So I'm going to get this as uh, minus t e power minus st by s 0 to t plus 0 to t. I am just using UDV method over here. So if you don't know, please check this. And then next one is e power minus st by s from t to infinity. Okay. So the next step would be just simplification, applying the limits. This is 1 by t minus t e power minus st divided by s plus 0 plus e power minus st minus e power minus st by s square plus 1 by s square, and this will be like e power minus st by s. Okay. So now on further simplification, we are going to get. I'm just getting this t inside. So this is what I get. This get cancelled. So Laplace of the given function will be which is option B. So let us see the last question, and which is from December 2017. So we can expect a question from Laplace this year, because if you see, there is a gap between each question. So we can obviously expect, and if not, we can obviously expect these Laplace equation, that is Laplace transform questions in the GATE exam for sure. You're going to get Laplace transform in the GATE exam for sure this year. That is in 2021. So I'll be posting video for GATE exam, the information on the dates, exam dates, and the syllabus, everything. I'll be posting in my upcoming video. So please watch that too. So let us solve this. If you see, this is a differential equation. So just check my Laplace properties, where for differential equation, we have a different kind of formula for solving Laplace property. So here dy by dx, I'm going to write it as d plus a into y, where d by dx is d. Okay. This is equal to e power minus bt. And what is the condition given? The initial condition here is y of 0 is equal to 0. This is going to help us to solve our problem. Okay, now we have to find the Laplace transform of the solution. So basic thing is that we have to solve the whole equation. So now L of y prime, instead of d I can also write as y prime plus L of ay is equal to L of e power minus bt. So we are just going to take the Laplace transform of all these functions, and for y prime there is a formula given. So you have to write that formula, which is SL of y minus y of 0 plus a is constant, so L of y, and the Laplace transform of e power minus bt will give you 1 by s plus p. So y of 0 here, the initial condition says that it is 0. So therefore this term will go to 0, and on taking this L of y common, I am going to get s plus a is equal to 1 by s plus b. So I need the Laplace transform of the solution. Solution should be with respect to y, right? So I'm going to get the Laplace transform of the solution y, which is equal to 1 by s plus a into s plus c. So this is very easy. You do not have to solve any differential equations over here. You just have to write the properties for Laplace transform in a differential equation. So you just have to learn those. Learn all the properties for Laplace transform, because Laplace transform questions can gain you 3.5 marks, and in luck it can gain you 5 marks very easily. So we do not know if they are going to ask in 3.5 marks or 5 marks. So if they ask in 5 marks, then obviously you are going to get that 5 marks for yourself. So please just learn all the properties, and yes, thank you. If you like my videos, please share them to your friends, and also subscribe my channel, and do not forget to hit the bell. So stay tuned for upcoming videos. For the information of the GATE exam, GATE 2021 exam, they have released some kind of notifications. So I'm going to share you that thing, and then stay tuned also for the videos on next subject. So I'm going to like start quantum, nuclear, or atomic, or any other subject. So I'm going to start that very soon. So keep watching my videos. So see you tomorrow. Ta-da!